I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take any more Amherst cops. You want to come and throw me in jail for life? Go ahead. I'd rather be in jail for life than be harassed by you for what you're doing to me, losing my rights by you using a mentally ill person against me. You're not only doing it to target me, you're exposing the entire town of Amherst to, by not doing your job. You're endangering the public. That's your job is to protect the safety of the residents in Amherst, not to protect the mentally ill person from prosecution because he's mentally ill. That's not your job to determine that. If it's determined he's mentally ill to what he does, he shouldn't be living in a normal building, exposing people to the danger, which is what he did to me. Thanks to you Amherst cops and MJ Peterson conspiring against me. I've had it. Read part 1 to part 6. Look at all the calls. You want to see or hear recordings or see videos for those all those calls that I've documented. That's just since he lied to have me thrown in jail. How would you feel like being thrown in jail for the first time over someone's a mentally person's lie? When there was video of me sitting in the friggin' lobby of the building, but MJ Peterson, you cops completely ignored my request for that video, and you withheld the police report, which had lies on it. You withheld the police report for over 2 months, which had lies on it, thanks to your officer no. And then your chief had the balls to try and say there was no body cam video, which would have proved your officer Leo No the Fifth lied on the police report. Yeah, top balls. Of course, that's nothing for Amherst. From what I read in the Buffalo News about FOIL requests, they have a reputation for denying FOIL requests unless a judge get to judgment against them. That's the town we live in, folks. Town of Amherst. Who would ever thought they'd be so bad that they would target me and withhold evidence and lie on a police report to do so, just to help out their buddies MJ Peterson trying to evict me, who has lived here for 19 years now. Who would think a police department would do something like that? Work, basically working for a corporation. Well, I'm not sure what that's called when police work for corporations like that. But they're endangering the welfare of the whole town of Amherst, people. Look at the calls that they wasted 2 or 3 cop cars coming here for, sometimes chasing him all around the town while he's hiding on the property. Yeah. And they're going to take the word of someone like him to throw me in jail, someone that had no criminal record, and throw me in jail. Go ahead. Come here and throw me in jail. Sometimes justice takes jail time. Go ahead. I'm sick of your crap. I'm not taking it anymore. I'll stream all night long if I have to. I don't even care if anybody watches the video. The town and Amherst, New York residents really give a crap. They would friggin' do something about this police department. How they're like their cops busy with a mentally ill person responding to his fake calls when their life is in danger or someone's breaking into their car. Is that where they want their cops over here at Peppertree Heights? 2 or 3 cop cars? How would he like when the guy gets to request the woman officer come and talk to him, maybe hold his hand? Is that what our police are here for? I'm sick of it. I don't care what my lawyer says. I don't even care if I even have a lawyer. I'll defend myself on social media. He tells me it doesn't do any good to post. I don't care what he says anymore. I don't listen to him. Until I know there's some kind of investigation going on into this abuse of power, this is what I'm going to do until you throw me in jail. I'm sick of it. I've helped so many people out in this place, and this is what people MJ Peterson are trying to do to me. You get me evicted. Yeah, people think I'm crazy. You know what? 19 years, people. Never had any issues. Some guy moves in down the hall from me. He was here for 6 months. Gets in a fight with someone else that has mental problems. They get in a verbal fight. The other person with mental problems gets written up or gets yelled at by the manager. That person has a history of leaving nasty, mean notes for people when he gets mad at him. All of a sudden, the guy down the hall asked me if I'm mad at him, and I say I was a little mad at him because he got the other guy in trouble. So here I am playing nice guy, being a little mad at him for getting the note writer in trouble, which, from what I understand, he was instigated, which wouldn't surprise me at all. But all of a sudden, yeah, so I say I'm a little bad at him. All of a sudden, the cops are handcuffing me for leaving him nasty notes. Boy, I wonder who he got notes from. But you know what? The notes he got probably weren't all that bad. And I know the way this guy down the hall he used to live down the hall. I know how he works, and I would bet my life that he wrote the notes himself because the notes that he says he got, that he says he saw me leave him, the notes had personal information on there that no one else would even know. There was things on there no one else would even know. The cops didn't care. They didn't even investigate it because they didn't want to investigate it because I'm sure they knew this guy did it because I'm sure they had lots of experience with him even before he moved here. So go ahead, cops. Try and tell me you didn't have any experience with him before. Tell that to the FBI. Maybe you should lie to the FBI like your Detective Trotter lied to the FBI and got arrested. I don't think the FBI likes when you lie to them. You can join. Actually, maybe you should do that. Maybe you should lie to the FBI. You can be on paid leave like Trotter. Yeah, how he became a detective in the first place is beyond me. How he goes from a school resources officer to a detective is beyond me. Who knows? Maybe Amherst cops are infiltrated by the mob because that's what Trotter was arrested for. He was arrested for not reporting his contact with Peter Geraci Jr., a Buffalo mobster who was probably, if not yet convicted. I mean, he's already convicted. I don't know if he's been sentenced yet or not, but he could get sentenced to life for all the crimes he was convicted for. And he was, I guess, a buddy of Detective Gregory Trotter, Amherst Detective Gregory Trotter, now on paid leave. Yeah, and I'm sure that the town of Amherst Police Benevolent Association, well, how they call it, I'm sure they're probably paying for a big Rochester lawyer that he has. So how do you like that, taxpayers? You're probably paying for the lawyer of a detective who had a buddy, Peter Geraci Jr. in the mob. How do you like that? Paying for a mob buddy's defense. Why else would he not have reported me to Geraci Jr.? Well, I guess his owner was owner of the strip club on Sawyer. So, yeah, I think the FBI needs to be investigating Amherst Police and how they let some mobster buddies become a detective. What kind of background checks do they do on people? So, I'm exposing everything I know, people. I don't give a crap if the cops come here and throw me in jail. I'm going to face whatever I got to face to get the truth out. They don't like it. It's too bad. It's all I got is social media. I can't afford a lawyer to to do what's necessary. I don't know what's going on with my lawyer.